I was going to wait until tomorrow morning to talk about the latest concerning U.S. Steel-Nippon steel, but phone's been blowing up. And people have been reaching out and wanting me to do what I'm about to do, speak from the heart. As most of you know, President Joe Biden has blocked the deal, Nippon Steel, U.S. Steel, something that I've been trying and working pretty much around the clock, social media, on the radio, just out and about in various communities, making people understand the significance of why I believe this deal was what was going to save our namesake, what was going to boost the economy of our home front, and more importantly, keep people able to take care of their families, put a roof over their head, food on the table, and all the things that life has to offer. I am not plugged in enough to know where this will go next, if anywhere, but I do know this is a major roadblock. And we'll talk about it tomorrow and I'm sure Sunday and into next week as we return to the evening shift, my shift, Monday, 6 to 10 through Wednesday. And the news department, KDK Radio, covering this story. My colleagues, I'm sure, will have a lot to say as well. But you have to understand, I was born to respect the office of the presidency, and I do respect it and will. But I can't sit here today in my home studio and say that I'm not saddened of this news, especially when Nippon Steel actually went directly to the source, offered an opportunity for them to be involved, actually have a seat at the table for the next 10 years. I guess it wasn't enough. In the comments, in the Post-Gazette, the Trib, everyone's writing about it. It is the lead story about the thought process of why the president decided to do this. My only question to my president is, can you promise that within a handful of years, those families in the Mon Valley and those connected to the brand that is U.S. Steel around this country are going to be able to say they have a job? I believe any person serving in office, your job is to make sure people have jobs. And they have an opportunity to have exactly what all of us want. Just the ability to take care of people that matter to us. And my mission and why I did so much to the point of exhaustion, talking about this, reaching out, connecting, hours put in, just summoning guests to be on the program to talk about it far and near, was because I care about this community. I care about the faces and places of people that I will probably never meet in person, but I know you're out there. So my message to people of the Mon Valley and to some of the wonderful people of places like East Pittsburgh and Clairton and West Mifflin and North Braddock and that great community of Braddock, I am thinking about you just as I'm thinking about anyone working for the icon that is U.S. Steel. I'm not so sure if the next administration can do any better, but I do know that today, for me anyway, is a sad day because I truly believe this was going to give us a chance to grow the industry that we're all a part of. Whether we were directly associated with it or not, we all are connected to the industry that is steel. So on that note, I guess it's just wait and see. But I did everything humanly possible to hopefully avoid having this conversation. But life goes on, and we have to turn the page and move forward. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to have a lot to say when we get back on the radio tomorrow through next week. But the story trending right now, President Joe Biden, as promised, has blocked the deal between Nippon and U.S. Steel. It's your Pratt Pack. Enjoy the rest of your day from the home studio in Monaco.